I never thought I'd say again, but good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jeryl's. It's time to boogie. We're going to have a good party tonight. Jeryl Hensley is here himself. A lot of the employees I already recognize. Speedy's behind the bar. Tom Shropshire's here. I saw Terry Dunn a little earlier. For those of you who used to be customers and or employees at Jeryl's, you'll find some delightful slides up there. We had to take out the X-rated stuff. But there's still a lot of good slides of our old club. Come on up here in the disco and say hi as you wander by so we know that you're here. We can tell everybody. I think most of the employees who worked at Jeryl's through the years will drop in at one time or another tonight. And we'll be introducing them to you. Saying hello to everybody. We're going to play all kinds of music tonight, but we're going to feature the music that we played at Jeryl's back in 1977, 78, 79, 1980. But we'll play some new stuff and maybe some oldies as well. Taste of Honey. This is probably the biggest hit record during the disco era, the time we were at Jeryl's. Gary McKee broke this record for us on a Wednesday night at Jeryl's. Little boogie, oogie, oogie, do it. Here at John Henry's Depot on a Saturday night at our Jeryl's reunion party. And I've got some of the lunatics that used to work at Jeryl's right up here with me now. Jack Pepper, better known as Dr. Disco. King Disco, sorry about that. Sam Story, a bartender. I'm sure you all remember Sam is standing here. Frank's in the back there.
Girlfriend, you know.
Yeah, right. If y'all had a girlfriend, you know Sam's story. Terry Dunn, now the manager of Studebakers. They'll be walking around the room. Everybody will get a chance to say hi. Jeryl Hensley, live and in person, is here somewhere, but God knows where he is. He's wandering around the club. Last time I saw him, he was over that way. Let's play something new from the current charts, something from a group called the Bangles. That's a group called Bangles off the current charts in the story of Manic Monday. If you're just joining us, good evening and welcome to John Henry's Depot / Jeryl's. How many people, I know there's some people here that just come to John Henry's Depot all the time anyhow and don't even know where the hell Jeryl's was. How many people here at one time or another were customers and or employees of Jeryl's? Raise your hand. I just want to get a rough idea how many people. Oh, come on. That looks like about 2% of the hands. So I know there's a lot, because I recognize more people than that. They're just not raising their hands. All right. Well, we'll get them to do it later. Jack Pepper came all the way from Miami for this. Terry Dunn from Studebakers. We already talked about him. Terry, have you met my wife? Stay away from her. I'm just kidding. Here's another record that was a big hit when we were at Jeryl's. I'd Like to Kiss You All Over. It was a big controversy back in 1978 or 79 when that was a hit. They got it banned in a lot of radio stations. I guess it would be even worse today. Where are we at? Boogie Nights, Heat Wave, lay it on me, maestro. That's an eruption. I cannot stand the rain. Tom Shropshire, here's a record for you, partner, from the lovely Madonna. The lovely Madonna and her version of Love Don't Live Here Anymore. If you're just joining us, good evening and welcome to Saturday night at John Henry's Depot and our Jeryl's reunion party. I've seen a bunch of employees of Jeryl's that have been by here, and some of the customers I recognize. How you doing, partner? Those of you who are here, stop up to the little bandstand here. Let me know you're here. I can say hello to everybody and tell folks what you're doing these days. Hensley is here somewhere, God knows where. The last time I saw him, he was standing over there. Jeryl, raise your hand. There he is. Okay, he's over there, right over there. If we want to say hello to Jeryl Hensley, that away. We have bunches of other people stopping in tonight who worked at and or were customers at Jeryl's. All right, more than a woman. That's Tavares. Here to Commodores. Little bit of the brick house. Okay, imaginary all over the Atlanta rhythm section. Right now, I want you to meet a gentleman who worked with us at Jeryl's. Back then in 1978 or so, he was just an afternoon disc jockey here in Atlanta, one of the FM stations. Now he's kind of a legend in Atlanta at 94Q. He is the superstar from 94Q. He is Jeff McCartney.
How you doing? Good God Almighty. Everybody looks different except for Jeryl. Jeryl looks the same. He's well preserved. Thanks for coming out tonight. 5th anniversary of the closing of Jeryl's. That sounds weird. I think McKee said he was coming tonight. You know, Jeryl still owes him money, so he said that he was probably going to be here. We appreciate you coming out tonight. Those are the good old days. To see, I walked in and I got my Perrier and lime, and used to be a mug of Scotch. You remember a mug of Chivas, and after 10 of those, I didn't know what the music sounded like and didn't give a damn. You know, but we had a good time. Those were the good old days. Where's Tex? Is Tex here? I haven't seen Tex yet. Need Tex and Lynn, right, to make the party complete. We're all getting together over at Jeryl's pool after this. No clothes required, okay? Remember those days? Have a good time. We appreciate you coming out tonight. We got Billy Ocean on the turntable for you right here.
That's Billy Ocean. When the going gets tough get going. If you're just joining us, good evening and welcome to, as Jeff McCartney said, the 5th anniversary of the closing of Jeryl's. That sounds better than the 10th anniversary of the opening somehow. I'm not sure why. One thing is that Jeryl Hensley doesn't owe me any money because I worked there for 3 years. He didn't pay me any money, so he couldn't possibly owe me any.